Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about mascara tips, and really this is just kind of how I apply my mascara for events when I want my eyes to be like big and open and want my lashes to be as fluttery and like romantic as possible. I'm going to start out by prefacing this with I don't do this routine every day. So this is the end result that we are going for on my left eye, and then I will show you guys how to do it on my right eye. So having said that, let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing is if you are the type of person where your lashes fall more on the flat side or the straight side, feel free to use an eyelash curler. One of the eyelash curlers that I would definitely recommend checking out if you're looking for one is the Shiseido one. The Shiseido one is incredible. Anytime I feel like I wake up in the morning and my lashes are like, then I use this to kind of help them get a bit of a curl back. So just FYI. Now with an eyelash curler, obviously you're going to get as close as possible to your lash line, and then you're going to clamp and hold for about 10 seconds or so. And you want to do this step before you put on your mascara, because if you do it after your mascara, you definitely run the possibility of potentially ripping out your eyelashes, which if they're super sparse like mine, you really don't want to do that. We're super close now so that you can see exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going to be using a variety of mascaras today. So again, these are all steps that you don't need to do, but this is just what I do when I am trying to make sure my lashes are as full as possible. So starting with number one, the Marc Jacobs Lash Primer. Now, I have talked about this before. This is being discontinued. I'm currently on the hunt for a new one. I've been trying out a bunch of them. I will let you know a couple of the alternatives in a future video. So we're gonna go ahead and apply at the very base and then wiggle this up towards the end of my lashes. All right, so we're just doing a really, really light layer of that. You can definitely see it on my lashes because it's white, so ta-da. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This one is a volumizing mascara, so I'm gonna start with volumizing and then I'm gonna go ahead and build length on top of this. So starting at the base and then wiggling my way up. So really kind of getting in there. And the trick with mascara too is that you really have to start at the base, and this is the part where it takes quite a bit of practice to make sure that you don't like stab yourself in the eye. Okay, so I'm just building that volume, really getting close to that base and wiggling up. And something that can help too when you are doing your lashes is sometimes you can blink through your strokes basically, right? So let's say, you know, you've got your mascara halfway through, you can blink a couple of times, leave your brush there, and it'll really just kind of help you give a very natural application to your lashes. Okay, and once I've built that up to about the volume that I like, so you can see my lashes are already starting to get a little bit more defined, a little bit closer to the left side, I'm going to go in now with a more lengthening mascara. So this is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillowtalk, and I'm going to take advantage of its unique brush, right? So it's kind of got that diamond shape, and then it's got, when you look at it, right, turns kind of into a flat paddle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this, but really focus on building up that length. So I'm using the more spiky side of this because I just want as much length as possible. Anytime I feel like I don't have enough mascara on my lashes, I'll go ahead and use the flat panel side and then brush it through with the diamond side to really get that definition. It also helps if you raise your eyebrows. Okay. Okay, and as each coat kind of dries down, that's when you're really going to be able to manipulate your mascara and get the extreme length. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with our, what is this now? It's like the three and a half coats so far. And we're really going to, this time, we're really going to focus right at the tips and really kind of get that length going and get the mascara building upon itself. And I really like this mascara for that reason. It literally just like, it's almost like you put down a coat and it holds to your lashes, and then as you build on it, it builds on itself to give you that length. So I'm going to continue doing that. Really get it looking as long as possible here. Okay, and now that I feel like it's at a point where I like it, it's kind of long enough, that it's volumized enough, I like where it's going. This is the part that's very, very extra, and you don't necessarily have to do this, but I do when I want my mascara to stay all day. So this is Tom Ford's Emotionproof mascara. This is a waterproof formula with a giant brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this to push up my lashes, push and hold, so that they really, really like hold the curl and stay as lifted as possible throughout the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of push and hold, push and hold. Push and hold. Okie dokie. Now, if at any point in time you feel like your lashes have gotten too clumpy, or you're not really sure that you like how they're looking, or they're a little bit too stuck together, you can use a lash separator like this. This is from Real Techniques. I actually just used this on my left eye, which is why there's a little bit of mascara on there already. I actually think it looks pretty good right now. I think it's pretty defined in this case, but if you really are nervous about it, you can always just run this through and just kind of make sure everything is nice and separated. Don't be afraid if you were using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk mascara, don't be afraid of kind of going back in there. If you feel like the lash separator has taken out any of that, any of the volume, you can always go back in and add a little bit more. I know this is a lot, but beauty is pain. So, all right, and then for my lower lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and take the CliniqueFIT mascara. This is their 24-hour mascara. I really like this for my lower lashes simply just because of how small that wand is. Like, it really is, I mean, it's tiny. So you can really grab every single one of those lower lashes, which I'm gonna go ahead and do now, hopefully in frame. Really just kind of getting in there. So now that my mascara has more or less dried, one of the tips that you can use is if you want your lashes to look more kind of like open on the outside to kind of help your eyes look more open, I guess, in a way, you can kind of just check and make sure. Only do this when your mascara is dry, by the way. Don't do this when your mascara is wet. Just a hint from me to you. But you're gonna go ahead and take these little outside corner here, thingies here. They're not thingies, they're your lashes. You're gonna go ahead and take the outside of these and just take your pinky and lightly push these so that they're not coming towards the, like not facing towards, but kind of fanned out to the side. And that's gonna really kind of give you that like beautiful angled flirty lash. And I just use the tip of my pinky to kind of do that and pull it apart. And I'm gonna do that actually on this side too. See, so you can also use your thumb and your pointer finger to kind of just lightly, very, very lightly grab your lashes and just kind of pull them so that they're angled out. And that is pretty much how I apply my mascara for events. I don't do this every single day, just to be totally like honest with everyone. I really only do this when in the place of like, I don't want to wear falsies, but I want my lashes to be huge, if that makes sense. So a couple of tips as well for just wearing your mascara throughout the day. Don't touch your eyes. It doesn't matter what mascara you're using, whether it's waterproof or not, whether it says that it's like humidity resistant or whatnot. If you touch your eyes, your mascara will smudge and it will get all over the place and it will flake. So don't touch your eyes. Also, it's not hygienic to touch your eyes with your hands. just throughout the day. So, you know, that's always a good thing to remember. And then another thing too is if you get mascara on your lid, or you get mascara on like the bottom of your eye, or God forbid, like you sneeze in the middle of your mascara application and like the mascara gets everywhere, don't panic. You can easily take something like a spoolie, so like something that comes on the back of like your eyebrow pencil or something like that, or a spoolie if you have another one, and then just lightly graze it on top of that mascara spot. Once it's dry, mind you, just leave it, wait till it's dry, and it'll literally just flake right off, and you can keep going throughout your day. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, just a couple of tips from me to you on how to apply your mascara. So yeah. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in next week's video. Thanks again for watching. Bye. Hello. And then you can easily take something like